You crack through your shell and immediately realize something's wrong. Where's Mom? Oh wait, she's over there, about 50 feet tall, covered in spikes, and completely ignoring you. Welcome to Genna, the death planet, where even your own mother thinks you're just another mouth to feed. She waddles off into the jungle, leaving you and your siblings to figure things out. Good luck with that. You're small right now, maybe the size of a large dog, but you've already got something special. That thick, armored shell on your back, nearly impossible to crack. Those little spikes poking out everywhere, sharp enough to make anything think twice about eating you. You waddle around on all fours, checking out your new home. The jungle is thick, humid, and everything here wants to kill you. The plants have poison, the insects have stingers, even the rocks look suspicious. Your first meal comes pretty quick. A small lizard thing scurries past, and your instincts kick in. You pounce, your jaws snap shut, and boom. Dinner. Not bad for your first day alive. The taste is weird, kinda crunchy on the outside, squishy on the inside. But your stomach stops growling, so you'll take it. You spend the next few weeks hunting small prey, learning the jungle, and mostly trying not to become someone else's lunch. Every day you get a little faster, a little smarter. You learn which plants spray poison, and which ones are just trying to look scary. The jungle is basically one giant obstacle course designed to kill you. Then one day, you slip, your foot catches on a root, and you tumble down a rocky slope. By the time you hit the bottom, your leg is bent at a really bad angle. This is it. Game over, right? Wrong. You watch as your leg starts to twitch, the bone snaps back into place, and within seconds, you're standing up perfectly fine. No pain, no problem, just like nothing happened. You've just discovered your superpower. You can regenerate basically anything. Time to test this out. Over the next few months, you get into all kinds of trouble. A nasty bird tears a chunk out of your shoulder, grows back in 30 seconds. You accidentally walk into a nest of those exploding worm things and lose half your face. Back to normal before you can even panic. Getting hurt barely slows you down anymore. You're basically the ultimate tank in a video game. Except this isn't a game, and everything still hurts when it happens. By your first year, you've grown to about the size of a small car. Your black fur hangs down in thick dreads, and your spikes have gotten longer and sharper. The jungle doesn't feel quite as scary anymore. You're climbing up the food chain fast. Those herbivores that used to ignore you, now they run when they see you coming. Smart move on their part. You're stalking a group of bone bison near a watering hole when you notice something weird. 3 figures moving through the trees, 2 coordinated to be animal. They're carrying tools, moving with purpose. You've never seen anything move on 2 legs before. One of them spots you, points something at you, and suddenly your world explodes in pain. Whatever hit you tears through your shoulder, spinning you around. You bolt into the jungle, and by the time you stop running, the wound's already closed up. Note to self: avoid the weird 2-legged things. You're a full adult now, standing about 30 feet tall when you rear up on your hind legs. Your body is covered in thick black fur with those signature dreadlocks hanging down past your shoulders. Spikes jut out from your back, arms, and head. You've got rows of dagger-sharp teeth that can tear through basically anything, namely the fact that those metal creatures are back and they brought friends. This time they bring something big. A mechanical monster twice your size, armed with weapons you've never seen. You charge anyway because that's what you do. The machine fires, and you lose your entire left side in an explosion. You hit the ground hard, vision swimming. But then the regeneration kicks into overdrive. Muscle, bone, skin, everything grows back in seconds. You're up again, angrier than before. The fight goes on forever. Every time the machine damages you, you heal. Eventually, you get close enough to sink your teeth into its metal shell. You taste electricity and oil. Not your favorite meal, but you keep going. Your claws tear through its armor plating. Then something strange happens. One of the 2-legged things is nearby, but it's different. Smaller. And it smells familiar. You pause mid-attack, sniffing the air. That scent. You know that scent. It's one of your offspring. The little creature must have marked this 2-legged thing as family, which means by Kalisk law, it's family to you too. The urge to attack vanishes. You back off, confused but following instinct. The 2-legged thing and your baby are working together. Wild. The big machine doesn't care about family bonds. It keeps attacking, and you keep defending yourself. At one point, it grabs you and starts pulling you towards some kind of containment unit. Your baby and the 2-legged thing jump in to help. Together, you tear the machine apart. When the metal creature finally explodes from the inside, you're free. Your baby has grown bigger, almost half your size now. You nuzzle it gently, careful not to poke it with your spikes. The 2-legged thing watches nervously. You could eat it right now, but you don't. Your baby marked it as family, and that bond is sacred. Instead, you turn and walk back into the jungle. Your baby follows, and surprisingly, so does the 2-legged thing. Days pass, and you find yourself in a weird situation. You're basically co-parenting with an alien creature. It's strange, definitely not natural, but your baby seems happy. The 2-legged thing even helps hunt sometimes, using tools and strategy to take down prey you'd normally just overpower. Different approaches, same result. Then one morning, you wake up alone. Your baby is gone, and so is the two-legged thing. You search for hours, following their scent until it just stops. They didn't die. They left. You stand there, confused and maybe a tiny bit sad, which is a weird feeling for an apex predator. Oh well. At least your other kids are probably doing fine somewhere. You head back to your territory, ready to get back to the simple life of being an unstoppable killing machine. As you settle into your favorite cave, you notice something carved into the rock wall. Claw marks, but arranged in a pattern. Almost looks like the two-legged thing was trying to say goodbye. You snort, shake your massive head, and curl up for a nap. Somewhere in the distance, you hear those metal creatures moving through the jungle again. They never learn. You yawn, showing off all those beautiful dagger teeth, and close your eyes. Let them come. You've got all the time in the world, and they've got exactly as long as it takes you to regenerate from whatever they throw at you next. Which is to say, not very long at all. Being unkillable has its perks. You're the apex predator of Genna, and everything knows it. When you walk through the jungle, smaller creatures scatter. Even the predators give you space. You've earned your spot at the top of the food chain, one regenerated limb at a time. Finding a territory takes some work. You roam for weeks until you find a nice stretch of jungle with plenty of food and a cave system for shelter. There's a river nearby, which means more prey comes through. Perfect. You mark your territory by scratching deep gouges into the trees. Any creature with half a brain will see those marks and turn around. Hunting is almost too easy now. You can tank hits from basically any creature on Genna and heal faster than they can hurt you. That pack of razor wolves that tried to take you down? You let them bite and claw for a solid minute, just to see what would happen. They got tired before you even felt winded. Eventually, they figured out you weren't worth the effort and left. One day, those two-legged creatures show up again. This time there are more of them, and they're not running away. They surround you with strange devices, shooting nets and tranquilizer darts. The darts sting, but your body burns through the drugs in seconds. You roar, charge at the nearest one, and your claws tear clean through its metal body. Wait, metal? These things aren't alive. They're machines that look alive. Weird. The machines retreat, dragging their broken friend. You destroy their camp, crushing their equipment under your feet. They keep coming back though, always trying to capture you, always failing. Sometimes you let them hit you just to watch them realize it doesn't matter. They blow off your arm, grows back. They shoot you in the head, you shake it off and keep coming. The fear in their movements is hilarious. Spring arrives, and you catch a scent that makes something deep inside you stir. Another Kalisk. You follow the smell for miles until you find him, another massive creature like yourself. The courtship is brief. You circle each other, sizing up strength and health. Satisfied, you spend a few days together before going your separate ways. That's pretty much it for romance in the Kalisk world. Months later, you lay your eggs in a deep burrow, covering them with leaves and dirt. You guard them for a few days, then leave. Your kids will hatch when they're ready, and they'll either survive or they won't. That's life on Genna. You've got more important things to worry about.